look at the thing here. The spirit should be at rest, unless there's something afoot, obviously. And
Silver dragon, you said?
yeah, some order of the silver dragon.
I wonder if it's because something was stolen from one of the graves or something.
Well, I wonder if we could commune with the spirit to see what that might
I would
be.
say, well, if it's something stopping spirits, it might be an evil force. Maybe you could try to protect this grave with some of your power. I've seen you do that.
Yeah, I'd have to wait for a long rest since I just used my protection from evil spell.
Well, you could short rest and re-prepare and you wouldn't get your spell back, but you could just replace one of your spells with.
Can we start talking with the spirit as is?
The speak with the dead, it only works with a corpse. It doesn't work with a spirit. So we'd have to dig up the boy. But I don't know if that would be the spirit where we'd really want to talk to.
I'm not super happy with disturbing the dead.
The boy is a different grave.
Right.
One of the
That the other
Silver
one is,
Dragon.
I'm giving Creeper a sidelong glance, being he's obviously from the Winter Realm.
Yeah, he's a demon, baby.
Not everything is a demon.
Basically.
He's a fae.
It looks demonish enough to me. Fae, whatever. It is all against God's rule.
I notice Amanda's kind of defending me as a non-demon creature. So when Amanda turns and looks at me,
I clap. I was like, she finally shows some spirit.
And I'm going to do my...
Roll me a d20 and decide how you would like her demise.
10.
And then 10 and roll some way through lying or perjury.
Okay.
Let her hang herself.
Because if he does a little hissing at me, I go to my fey presence.
I kind of backed out. I like it. The dog kind of looks you in the face for a minute, and then it kind of looks away like it was.
Have you guys ever seen two elk fight box?
No.
They both go up on their hind legs and they hit their hoofs against each other. I think that's what we just witnessed.
I go all Gladriel on them.
Okay. I kind of slink off.
He's easily
the corner.
scared. I noticed that too.
But he'll be back in greater numbers.
Yep. I'm just silently recalling the somatic components to lightning bolt.
His ascendant really can't be that powerful if he's this scared. I mean,
Irina comes running
should
out
protect him.
into the graveyard, just steps through 3 of the graves to come over to talk to you guys, oblivious to the fact that she just walked through, dug up graves, and is like, "Is it true?
What is it, girl?
Baby's born without a soul?"
It appears so.
How can you tell?
I got skills. I've got mad skills.
Don't talk tough to me, old man.
I laugh at that. I just laugh out loud.
I am able to sense these things sometimes.
Oh,
Through the will of my God.
so that was after the lady told you, right?
But I was able to sense that something was holding the soul back and not allowing it to enter.
Huh.
Can I roll insight if I've ever run into this situation before?
Yes, you have. You're actually very familiar with it because of your insight.
Because of your insight.
So,
I see.
yeah, you've definitely heard of this stuff. And it's fairly common outside of... The only ones that don't ever have this trouble are the Vistani and werewolves.
Don't have this problem of of soulless babies.
Right, that's what you know.
The Vistani, they do not have this issue. They're two werewolves.
So at least you know it's not a Vistani baby. There was no foul play involved.
Well, I'm going to talk to that story.
Why are you talking like him now?
He is. He's talking like him.
Interesting.
But it's a higher pitch, like it's almost feminine.
Midrash, you
too
seem-
much.
you
It's got to
seem-
be some kind of
Too
demon.
much. Too much time.
You seem a
around.
little different than I remember when we first met you.
It's too much time. That's all.
Creeper.
I just covered my
Creeper's
mouth
thinking
while
that he
talking.
thought the Death Eaters were a weird group.
You've just encountered this black scaled reptilian man who's dressed in like baubles and bells and
Very
brightly colored silk.
Well,
With big ass hammer.
I find it peculiar, but being a house elf, I'm kind of used to,
Peculiar.
peculiar.
Eccentricities.
Yeah. Various,
There's plenty of magical beasts in
yeah.
Harry Potter verse too.
His mark comes out and he's like, he walks around the graves, doesn't figure it out, and looks at you guys and says, "There's bells ringing up at the Abbey right now. And if you listen, you hear this ka-dunk, 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 and then you can hear this kind of weird,
That's Bell?
every now and this chirp or this noise or this sounds like some kind of crowd, weird, broken up crowd noise.
Yeah, I'm going to go follow that.
Like somebody took a lid off of a crowd and then closed it again. And then crowd, and closed it again.
I'll follow too.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
My curiosity is piqued.
Unless you guys, I mean, can you think of any way to try to,
I said we talked to the spirit first.
well, I guess we could try.
I have no ability to do that.
I mean,
I just
you
don't
may
know
not have to have
how.
an ability. I mean,
How's
they need
that?
to be able to communicate.
You want to like step into the mist and hope
Like,
that it communes with
Is it kind of how they forming in Ghostbusters terms, like fully?
Is it a full
corporeal?
torso apparition? Is it class 4, class 3, class 2?
Yeah, I guess is there a body?
It's a class 1.
So it's just kind of a little.
It's a class 1
mist,
vaporous
right?
apparition. It's not fully formed.
Okay, so it's just a
Kelvin
gas.
Spirit Guide, look it up.
So it's just, it's just like almost like a piece of fog there.
Yeah,
Patch of fog.
yeah. So it's like not. It's a wisp of its presence.
Alright, never mind.
We will follow along.
Similar to what vacates Jay's ass after Bean Night.
Are you guys? I don't think it necessarily needs to be being nice.
I think
sometimes,
Arena
which
should.
Well, for
just
it
in
to be a
case
class
it's
1
dangerous at the
class
ch- at
1.
the church.
vaporous apparition,
Yeah.
I mean, it really needs
I don't
to
know.
be.
Arena should be with us.
According to the Ghostbusters role-playing game.
Also known as the Tobin Spirit Guide.
Yep. Ghostly characteristics, page 60. The entity analysis form. It's usually their ectopresence, and doesn't have a lot of power yet. Anyways, yeah, if you're into ghost hunting, you can get what you want out of that. There they are. There's the last will and testament in here. So yeah, they are class 1 through 4, and they're different entity types. So this is a class 1 vaporous apparition. Class 2 would be partial. Class 3, class 4, etc.
So what would Stay Puft Marshmallow Man do?
Last 20.
Well, he's definitely a class 4 fully formed.
What about Slimer?
But isn't he also a demigod?
Yeah, he is a demigod.
Make sure she's still alive.
As if you care.
Good parental follow-up there.
The way she violently hung up on me. Anyways,
You should know better.
so nothing else to do with the vapor, and then where are you gonna go? Where do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
follow
go?
that
So that noise, the
You're not going to take Arena to the pool first?
No, but I will give her some of the water. Tell
Okay.
her to drink it.
The noise, you guys like just get started, the noise ends.
We should go to the church then. The bells are ringing. That might have something.
And
I feel
it's not
like a
like
baby
church-
was
not
just
like-
born. Maybe the priest up there is stealing souls. I don't know what you people do. You touch children all the time.
Oh, too soon.
I have never touched a child in such way. Little girl.
All right, so you guys are going to head up that way. Anybody else can do anything else here before you go?
Why were we going to take?
Irina says, so
I don't
what am
wanna-
I supposed to do?
She wants to go to the pool
Oh, like for a swim?
How far is the pool from here?
because it's magic.
North end of town. You guys are down here. You got to take this winding road up like to the top of Green Mountain over here. But otherwise the pool's at the north end of town. So if you wanted to wander off on her own, that's fine.
I wouldn't let Irina go by herself as a child.
Why don't we go together?
The town wall, well, she'd have Ismark with her, but the town wall is manned with one guard about every 200 feet who just has been commanded to hide if there's any noise type situation. The whole town can't have more than 120, 150 people in it. So at least you'd be able to track down the killer if something were to happen to her.
I will take.
I guess we can go with her.
You don't have to. You can do it after.
No, we could do both.
We'll take her
Yeah,
to
we
the
can
damn
take her.
pool.
Take Ismark with us too, so he can escort her back
Yeah.
after we're done.
Okay.
It'd be simple. We watch. You
Yeah.
go look at sound.
It might be dangerous up there.
I
Are
just,
you not combatant? You have priest with you.
Hey, he was known to take down. Well, I didn't take him down. We did do a crit on the first touch on Strahd.
So you are scared
Strahd,
to go
run away.
look at sound.
Okay, he's just called me out. I'm gonna go look at the sound by myself now.
All right. He's headed up the long.
I will
march.
follow along.
I'll follow. Creeper follow.
Okay.
The
and
three of
then
us will head.
Yeah, and then
You're going to
two
go
of
with
us will
Ismark
Yeah.
and with Ismark.
Yep, and Irina.
Okay.
Very, very strange. How tall are you?
Demons
Oh, it doesn't matter.
vexing me at every turn.
The little man is very strange.
So you
Little
bring
man.
Irina
Well,
Kolyana
Like
to the
I'm not
pool.
a
7
man.
feet tall.
I'm also not a man.
What? Is that a girl?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
So we
can't
got-
see,
we
can't
got-
see tits from here.
We're not sure. We're actually
got-
not sure.
We got girl,
Lizard.
lizard, Spock.
We're back to more male to female ratio.
Yeah.
I'm Friar Tuck.
The little angry girl is very strange.
You're not little, are you?
No, probably little compared to him,
Yeah.
but
That's the thing. is-
Okay.
All right.
Kez from Aliens.
So I'm supposed to go to this pool with
It's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Ismark's like, I don't know. I just work here. So
he's gonna be the best burger master.
Arena's like, I hear it now.
Hear what?
And you guys hear shit.
That.
Yay. Okay. And she's like, gets up, starts heading north to the pool.
I stay close to her.
Okay. As Mark's, well, that's new. Guess our checkers game's off, Demira. I'll keep the crypts warm for you. So you guys split as you get to the north end of town. Some of you start heading up that way, and the rest of you head over to the pool. Nobody's out. It's a light frost on the ground. There's some blood where somebody caught a rabbit over here, and some turnips, some frozen fruit hanging from one of the trees. Sparkling blue waters of the pool are up ahead. They look different as you approach.
Well, we've never seen them before. They
Oh.
I'm going up on the hill.
Oh, hold on then.
Have I ever seen the pool before?
No, but even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands at the gazebo with arms outstretched to the east, as though waiting to be embraced. As Arena approaches the pool's edge, just you two, right?
Oh, great.
An image in its sparkling blue waters appears.
The lady in the lake?
A handsome youth of kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. I need you to make an insight DC 15 check.
Just him?
Yep.
18.
Okay. Now I need to...
I wonder if that's where all the souls are trapped.
I need to look at history on here. Just 1 second.
No wonder it powered you up.
Drinking a man.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's... that.
3.
Years. Okay, so you recognize this person right off the bat.
Yeah, did you have me
So Ed, you see this dude like turn to like absolute happiness, and this look of relief and joy comes over Arena's face.
I'm gonna interpose myself between Arena and the apparition.
Okay. The voice in the pool says, "Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last." Arena gasps and puts a hand on her heart. "My beloved Sergei, in life you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?" She reaches her hand towards the water's surface and you're in between them. And as she reaches toward the water's surface, a hand of water rises up to take hers.
Can I pull hers back?
Yes, you can. Or you can let her touch it.
I'm gonna have her pull it back.
Fine.
Fine, be that way.
Fine.
Jay, do you want more?
Sure, why not? Life is of excess. The hand sinks back in the pool. Sergio's image fades, and she cries as she screams his name, trying to get through in slow motion. What are you guys doing as you head up the hill?
Looking at the fortress keep, assessing if there's people in it, if there's any threats.
You don't see any movement up there, but every now and then you hear the strangest noises, like it's a zoo. And you can smell just weird. It smells like a cafeteria. It smells like a porta potty. It smells like...
So my personality trait is I collect samples from exotic plants and animals. So I'm probably gonna like dart off to the...
Let's get a sample, shall we?
I'm probably gonna dart off to the first house that makes a squawking noise, and just to kind of see what's in there.
You got a long walk ahead of you, but as you get up over the top of the... you're going up the layers, thunder off in the distance, and the clouds have begun to gather over Krezk out of the blue, and they seem to be heading en masse over the pool.
Over the pool?
Over the pool.
You guys don't see it too. You're too busy trying to interpose yourself.
Why are we not delivering her to Strahd? Would that not
I'm glad I'm not there.
Something's going on at the pool. I don't know. I think we might want to head back to the
would that
pool.
not put us in his
And
debt?
lose face to the
Would he not
demon?
want to
You can head back.
give us something to deliver?
Though I do look kind of concerned with the
She
clouds.
says, the girl says, I'm not going to that creepy perv.
I'm just thinking
She's only like
that perhaps
13.
the demon
She's old.
may have been trying to get rid of
She
us.
has this antipathy towards him.
I mean, if you
Trying to
notice,
pull one over on us.
she said she agreed she was Tatiana.
Trying to trick you.
Here's Mark says,
Convincing.
that might be a pretty bad idea to get these two together.
Convincing argument.
Trying to make a
Why is
fool
that?
of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Because she's not
So-
Tatiana.
I'm attempting to persuade and
she seemed to
belittle
be Tatiana a minute ago. She knew
that
who
we
the
need to
spirit
go
was.
to the pool because of the coming, the clouds and what looks a little questionable.
You can try and, like, I don't know, but it's like cliff faces on the way down, you know, little switchbacks and stuff like this to get up to the Abbey.
Was it Sergio or Sergio?
Sergei.
Sergio.
Or however you say it.
Well, I'm just
Romanian.
wondering because I'm starting trying to convince that maybe we
Sergei.
need to get back to the pool because it looks like something is happening there.
Okay. And as soon as you're ready to turn tail, you hear a scream from down at the pool. Sergio! No! And the clouds disperse.
Can I see down to the pool at all? Can I like try to make a perception, see if I can make out?
Go ahead, it's about a 20.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. You want to take a look? You want to take a look?
I never
With
saw
your
the pool,
sorcerer's
so
sight. He doesn't care much.
I don't know.
He's probably looking at plants.
He's just trying to figure out how to murder
Are you a
y'all.
magic casting elf?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dirty, dirty monkeys aren't supposed to know their better's powers.
Creeper. Creeper in the house.
All right.
Do you want to continue up, or do you want to try and make your way? Because you can like leap down the little cliff faces.
I'm sure I could, but I
There's
think
switchbacks
the
like
old
they are
man
around
would
here.
break. So I'm going to continue up,
Okay.
and I can only probably fit one of them on my back.
Do you have any cockamamie responses while he's left deciding what to do and he's
I come over and like consolingly stroke his arm, and it's okay.
Like the least consoling.
It's okay.
You're pretty sure he hasn't figured out how he wants to conspire to murder you yet. So
Well, he hasn't given me any orders yet. So
I would appreciate it if you did not touch me, strange creature.
Now how are you gonna kill him through the command?
all right, Ed.
I'll start heading where the scream is.
All right, Amanda
Yeah.
and Midrash.
So, like her, she kind of got into like a little zone where she thought she was Tatiana. Now she's kind of back to her bitchy little self again.
The souls of people go into bodies. It's recycled. She could very well be Tatiana. She recognized Sergei.
Do we know anything about Sergei?
Yes.
You actually know the history if you want to share it.
Is Strahd's brother.
Oh.
Do you want to tell him the history?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Only the good parts though.
yep, I'll get it to him. All right, so Strahd built this castle, and it was complete. He commanded his mother and brother to come to Barovia and stay with him. Sergei eventually took her residence at Ravenloft, but Ravenovia passed away while traveling to her namesake. In sorrowful disappointment, Strahd sealed his mother's body in a crypt beneath the castle. Strahd's attention soon turned to Tatiana, a young Barovian woman of fine lineage and remarkable beauty. Strahd believed her to be a worthy bride, and he lavished Tatiana with gifts and attention. Despite Strahd's efforts, she instead fell in love with the younger, warmer Sergei. Strahd's pride prevented him from standing in the way of the young couple's love until the day of Sergei's and Tatiana's wedding when Strahd gazed into a mirror and realized he had been a fool. Strahd murdered Sergei and drank his blood, then chased the bride-to-be through the gardens, determined to make her accept and love him. Tatiana hurled herself off a castle balcony to escape Strahd's pursuit, plunging to her death. Treacherous castle guards, seizing opportunity to rid the world of Strahd forever, shot their master with arrows, but he did not die.
So technically, Tatiana's soul is inside Irina.
Why is it? But it's come to the forefront at various times, right?
What's that?
Throughout
history.
Well, no, just like recently, while we've been in her presence, have we? Because we know Strahd is after her,
And we've known that he's called her Tatiana.
right? But have we seen that weird state she gets in before?
Never.
Never.
Never
This is the
like
first
this.
That probably has something to do with Sergei's soul being inside the pool. But so the pool obviously is some sort of soul collector or collection of some sort. At least that's how I'm taking it.
Tastes good.
Or a delusion.
Well,
Is everyone back together?
no.
Nope. I'm alone.
You go up to the front gates.
So why
The
do we not
gates are
take out
sealed.
the straw?
The's no one there.
What's
I'm
that?
taking.
Why do
you
we
want
not
to try and
take
peek
out
over the wall?
straw?
I knock
That's
on the
a
door.
bad idea.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
taking the switchbacks down.
We want to
Okay.
avoid Strahd.
And are you going to jump down the hill to get there,
Why?
or are you going to follow him down the
Because he'll
switchback?
probably kill us.
Why would he not reward you?
What's that?
I'll attempt to jump down and follow Aspelar.
Okay, Aspelar's going up to the...
I'm not jumping down.
He's going up to the Abbey.
Oh, I'm following him.
Yeah,
Let's
that's,
make
so
you
that's
believe
where
he would kill you.
I'm going up to the Abbey. Is
Or
just if he's
turn
going
into a
in
vampire.
quicker, or
If he
she's
was
going
so
in.
powerful, would he not just already appear and kill us?
Here's our pool.
From what we understand, he toys with us.
I'm glad I'm
You're
not
not-
there.
you're
I'm
not
pretty
tired
sure
of
I
being
already
toyed with.
vanquished Strahd.
Yes.
Up, down,
So, the
Inside
quickest way
out.
to not be toyed with is to run from it.
about. What's a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have any better
Well, I
ideas?
don't know.
Is this you? Or is the other one
He
you?
sent
Is
invitations.
this
Find
Brett
out
or is
what
it
he wants.
Dinosaur Brett?
I think this one is me, the one with the curve.
I've got...
If it is simply this girl,
Because it's female.
toying would stop.
This would actually work the best.
I don't think we just give an innocent 13-year-old girl over to.
So I'm still heading to
this
the Abbey.
creature.
I'm just.
So we go find
I
out
would-
his
I-
intentions.
You're kind of torn, like, should I run down to the pool where these guys are at, or should I go up to the Abbey with Aspelar?
I'm gonna stick with Aspelar because
Probably could have
Aspelar's a little
got me to go
hot-headed
back
and
down if the clouds still
If the
remained.
cloud hadn't dissipated,
Probably would
I
have
probably would have gotten him back down to the pool. But since the
I'm
clouds
knocking on the door.
dissipated,
Okay.
we're going. So we're heading to the
Gotcha.
Abbey.
Gotcha. You know that a major event will occur if Strahd and Tatiana get together, or if Tatiana and Sergei get together. Major, like earth-shaking event will occur. The fact that you simply interposed yourself, you're standing on the precipice.
Yeah, that's what a precipice looks like. Precipice. Precipitous.
Well, he's made his feelings known. How do you feel?
I'm just trying to protect this girl.
So you don't want him to, you don't want her turned over to Strahd, and you don't want her to get contact with whatever's in the pool.
Right, because we have no idea what's in the pool.
Okay. She comes out of her trance, and is, you put her some distance from the pool, and she's out of her trance.
Okay.
She still every now and then looks around as if she's hearing voices now, though.
Because I basically just heard about this background of Sergei.
Sergei.
I still think it's a bad idea for them to.
It's the keymaster and the gatekeeper. I think that would be incredibly bad if we got these two together. Meaning Strahd and Tatiana.
So for argument's sake, we don't get them together. But we could still find out as opposed to running blindly.
You could take her to lunch. You guys do have an invitation from Strahd to go to the castle. Oh, and you're aware of the invitation to I don't know if you've read the handouts, but they're here.
I read the invitation.
He actually got an invitation himself last time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys get up to the front door. The doors are closed. Every now and then you hear a weird sound like... And you,
I just pound on the door.
as loud as you can in order to get the attention of the guards, or do you want to sneak in?
No, I pound on the...
You sure you don't want to just kind of...
Nope.
See if the two guards
I don't know
are
if
asleep
it's
upstairs?
I don't know if this person is evil. I don't know. I haven't had any assumptions. I've just heard weird things, so I'd investigate first.
Okay.
I only kill people when I've already come to the conclusion that they deserve to die.
Okay.
I look up. Is
Which
there like
happens pretty
is there
fast,
like a
but
walkway up
haven't been
above
there
the
Oh
door?
yeah, there's like a... You're at like a gatehouse, and... I don't know, I think it's like that. There's those two little things. There's a little gate.
Yeah.
And an entryway here that goes in to something else. Just wooden doors there.
Can I
You pound on the door. Roll me d20.
can I see up and over
Add
this,
your athletics.
Can I see up over this wall into
No.
an area? Okay.
Not at your house elf height of how tall are gnomes?
3 foot 4 inches.
18.
That's really tall for it.
It's actually slightly below average for a house elf.
Okay. Does that
Actually,
include
for
the ears?
Yes, that includes ears.
Okay, so if you stretch them.
Yeah.
Okay.
18 total.
18 total. All right. Some noise comes from up above. Did you two want to try and catch up, Ed?
Up to them?
Yeah.
Um,
Now that you're done with this little altercation, do you want to take his mark and send her home?
No. We have no idea if she'll drown herself in the pool.
yeah, we shouldn't.
Or do you want to take her with up to the Abbey just to make sure and keep track of her? Because his mark's going to keep her from running off.
We can protect her.
She's actually more protected probably in your...
Yeah, we'll keep
Presents?
the windows.
I would, yeah.
Jay, is there a window I can see into this?
I don't
No.
understand why you guys are so afraid to just knock her out.
Here's what it looks like there.
This is what you
Lower
do
level.
to a child who is
You
not
did all this.
following.
Like that.
I understand
Up
you
to
have
it being
very
on the
difficult
cliff
upbringing.
And...
But it's
Maybe
not
if you had a difficult upbringing, you'd be able to climb a goddamn rope.
Oh, damn.
Jay, I'm just trying
Just
to see
like
if I
that.
can misty step up into it.
You don't know the troubles I had to deal with.
Do you want to do it before he knocks or after?
Yeah, before he knocks.
And so you guys are going to grab Arena and his mark and take him upstairs?
Up to
Okay.
the-
I need a drink.
It's hard to be around me.
You're taking a
This
drink.
girl drive me crazy.
You go up to the north gate. The road from the village climbs up through the mist into where it's perched, light dusting of snow again. Oh, there's actually iron, rusty hinge gates here, and they appear to be unlocked.
I would not heed them. I would just go
There's
through
a 15-foot high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the roof on the closer wing, billowing gray smoke. Again, it looks like that. That's what you can see if you look in.
So it's billowing smoke, though.
Yeah, in here. It's not like it's a non-functioning abbey.
Open the gate, go in.
But this
we're
is
falling
like
in
coming
on
out of
the
a
house.
chimney.
I'm already at the door
And
knocking.
he goes,
That's the most powerful post-it note ever.
Jay, do you want the tape?
where'd that go? I need that.
That is the strongest sticky on a post-it note I've ever seen.
Too, because if you posted noted that page, you clearly need that page.
Does anybody have any Adams County tape we can use to tape this closed? There's some tape.
Jay, I would get on the forum and bitch about how
How a
flimsy
post-it
the paper is.
How
in
a
this
post-it
adventure.
note ripped the book.
You have post that on Facebook?
Went to yank off a post-it note and ripped the whole page.
People
What
bitch
the
about
shit?
about the bindings in their book, but this takes a fucking cake.
Super glue on a post-it note.
Sorry, I won't,
Fuck.
I won't get you the triple bond.
Well, this is what the two little fuckers in here fucking look like. These two fuck asses come to the fucking door.
I can't resist 2 wrinkles.
What's funny is it didn't just like tear it a little bit, like
No, it just
and the shit didn't even come off. Just
You can look at them and pass it around.
Jay, was there a place I could Misty step in prior to him knocking?
Oh yeah. You I have a really great view of the map here.
Okay.
So you can. Do you want to Misty step over by these trees? Do you want to get to that corner? How far can you go?
30 feet, I think.
So you can probably get around maybe out into the courtyard.
All
here
right, that's
somewhere.
fine.
There appear to be some graves over here. You could Misty step over to the graves.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so you get over to there. You are inside on the other side. When these 2 guys come out of the little things, they were sleeping, and they come around the corner. You ever get a look at them?
Yep.
And
I would look at them kind of harshly for a moment, and then I would say, I wish to inquire about the abbot, someone of supposedly great power.
And you are kind of in a barking dog-like voice. The other one stays quiet.
Are we there yet?
Yes. And did you look at this?
Yes.
Okay. The guy with the shovel, Otto, and his brother,
From another mother.
Zigfrek. Yes, we can take you to the abbot. And you are.
I would say, I am Aspelar, priestess of the whirlwind, sworn enemy of Strahd.
Oh, so nice. We get a lot of those that come in here. Very nice. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know how I like them looking aged.
Do they look like they're at all
Demon-like, yes.
hostile? Like,
Jay, did you want me to take that page and soak it in tea and then like burn the edges of it?
That's what I was gonna say.
can I take an
lighter.
insight? Yeah, can I take an insight to see if they look like they're going to eat me when I come in?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 16.
No, but it's you get the impression that it's either a Roach Motel or Hotel California around here. And they have you sign your name to a little sheet of paper.
Jay, I'm gonna sneak in the nearest
I
building.
would read the little sheet of paper.
It says, you're entering the Abbey of St. Markovia. Are you bringing someone to stay? Check yes or no. It looks like almost comically high schoolish, grade schoolish.
I feel like this is a trick. But I'm not that smart, so no.
I am the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person I know. I am Otto. This here is Zigfrek. Sorry, she doesn't say much. She doesn't like to be judged.
What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with us.
You are deformed. What is wrong with you?
We are more perfect. See, we were born deformed. Now we're more perfect. Talk to the abbot. He makes things right. So you're escorted. You dart into the closest door.
I was over by the tombstones.
You're over by the tombstones. And
Something's wrong with these two.
stunted pine trees grow out of the rocky earth near the graveyard foundation of the Abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked panes of leaded glass. Leaded glass, by the way, very easy to see into. But you can see the ones up here all appear blasted outwards. These are all intact, but you can't really see in them because they're hazy leaded glass. Ancient gravestones burst from thin crust of snow in the yard. Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below. The view is breathtaking. So, wall, 400-foot drop. Wall, 400-foot drop.
Okay.
He snuck over to here. You guys are being taken over to the main doors.
All right, so this is kind of this one big building here then.
Yeah, upper building, it's J-shaped. Carved into each gravestone is the name of a long dead priest or nun. Some of the names include Brother Martek, Brother Valen, Sister Constance, Sister Lenora, etc., etc., etc. Somewhere out there, you do see one down here. You look for an entrance over here. There doesn't appear to be one. But over where that X is at, you find a special grave marked with an X carved with roses, bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on its east side. Engraved beneath the indentation is the name Petrovna.
How do you get your spell save DC up?
It goes up with your proficiency and with your
Petrovna.
casting modifier.
Petrovna.
So if your proficiency
That sounds familiar for some
should be
reason.
3 at level 5. It should be 3 plus 8 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
Oh, okay.
And is that usual because of this the marker?
I think you add spell level too. but-
Otherwise, it's just sheer cliff face and the building itself. There is an upstairs that you could try and Misty stepped up to a window if you want to try and do that. I think I have a map for the upper level, which would be really awesome if you Misty stepped up there all by yourself. You want to do that? Huh? All by yourself? You want to get up there, go up to the loft and belfry all by yourself? Do you want to do that? You can get in. The window's open ever so slightly, probably to let in some fresh air. I wouldn't know why. Maybe it smells like my
window's just
basement.
barely open. I don't want to risk it.
You can make it. You could just get up there. Just now you're gonna run around the front of the building and rejoin the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep around.
I'm gonna turn to
Come on, you can do it.
This place might.
I'm gonna turn to the talkative.
They're all like father,
one,
sister,
Yeah, that'd be Otto.
brother.
And
this place might have to do.
I'm
with
going
the
to
faith.
cast charm person on him.
Okay, go ahead.
It's wisdom save.
Who's
13.
Roll me the save for him.
All right, I'll
These
do
are all
it.
like brother, sister,
Oh,
father.
Jesus.
It's all in the grand.
So you rolled high.
Yeah, and,
So it failed.
and
It's-
he knows I cast it on him.
Okay. Casting spells. Some of us cast spells too. Thank you for the kind words, sir. Make your
ghost.
persuasion
The ghost.
to kind of make it sound
You're
really
right.
nice. Like, hey, I'm gonna be your
I don't know
pal.
if it
19.
does, but that one's so vague. That
I just want to know.
Well, and that we found there's
What,
this spirit.
what
that-
made-
I'll
you
be
so
your
clever.
friend without spells. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'm
Can I-
smartest and fastest.
Can
I know.
I be constantly sensing to see if these people are just being completely disingenuous or if they actually think we're friends?
Go ahead. What's your insight?
That's a 13.
They appear to be like
Retarded.
no, like
Annoying shit.
almost like childlike, but more like. So if the old ancient saying is a dog wags his tail not for you but for your bread is true, it's that.
They want your bread.
So we are bread to them.
So you get up.
Or they
There's a
want
little,
to be,
there's a little
they're gonna
cracked
be
window.
rewarded by their master.
Yes.
Come with me.
Oh, gee.
It's always fun when that happens.
When he has a maniacal cackle.
I've never heard that before.
Dave, your character almost lasted 2 hours.
Yes, soon you'll be Kalixko again, or whatever his name was.
Who'd be like, oh yeah, he just took a he took a drinking break, you know.
He just had to go take a really massive
He was still in this town, so easy to reintroduce him.
He was feeling a little constipated. And...
If I die, I have a monk drawn up, so kind of the same role, like combat with some skills.
If I die, I have a... What's his name? Mithrak.
If I die before I wake, may the Lord
Which is
my
a barbarian.
toys to break.
Yeah, that's it. Barbarian.
Barbarian.
I should probably make a backup character.
You probably should.
Totem barbarian.
Nice.
Who was raised by wolves.
Excellent. We'd get along great.
I've just been so damn busy every single day I've had. I come home, spend 3 hours working at home, and then pass the fuck out.
And he's half at work.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it sucks. It's because I'm retarded and I agree to shit and then find out that it's 10 times worse than what I thought it was going to be.
Take on too many responsibilities. I do the same thing.
Yeah, it's stupid. Well, it's as advertised. It's not too many, but then they
Ends
go,
up.
oh yeah, there's this other shit that we didn't let you know about.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Great, thanks for that. But you got this, right? Yeah. Fuck you.
long conversation they're having out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna lose my my little house elf.
Using your little
get
underling.
If I do find out that he is basically a slave by magic to me, I will immediately release him. And even if he doesn't want to be released, I will force him to be released because he
Like
has
hand,
to
hand
learn-
release?
Yes. Yes, like I'll release him.
It's gonna be forceful hand release.
I'll bring him to release. I don't care.
Say no all you want. This is happening.
Because you're all about
People
self-reliance.
Yeah. Right now, I literally don't even think he's like as a soul. I literally think he's like a tool. Like he's
Right.
A shovel.
he's a dog for a god to me.
Yeah.
You are too, basically.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's a tool.
It's true. I'm just a tool of a greater
I'm
purpose.
a total tool. I am God's tool to rid this world of evil.
Evil, huh? And yet you're traveling with Nutsy.
You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And you're crazy. Good to know. I have a screaming trinket.
Did he bring dice with him? That's what I want to know.
I did not see him bring dice.
He doesn't need dice. It's all abstract anyway.
And
Jay's
Jay's
just gonna be,
just
go ahead and roll. You'd roll a 1 anyway. Don't worry about it.
House elves are always the ones that would find out the little nitty gritty stuff. And
It's true.
So what's your backup?
Calixto.
is Calixto coming up?
For the
Pat?
record, I just took Creeper aside for encounter number S17, Loft and Belfry.
-3.
You can
All right.
play back the part, Jay, where these guys were all bitching about you while you
Did you roll a 1?
Think about quitting this fuck ass group. All right. So, anyways, you guys are taken to the main gate, the Abbey entrance, some doors.
Looks like you had some surgery on that page.
It's stitched together.
It's authentic. Authentic Waverloft.
There's a plaque at the Abbey entrance. That's a tarnished copper plaque that bears the Abbey's name. May her light cure all illness.
I assume that refers to the.
And there are guards on the wall that appear to be propped up scarecrows that wear corroded chain shirts, clench rusted spears. And it's a charade. Push open the door. There's a foggy courtyard right here. And there's a courtyard here with. You can see the scarecrows up there again. Some other doors around. And then over here are some posts to which are shackled a couple of these weird Bellevue beasts. And as you kind of stare around the
like shackled that they're alive or just.
Yeah, they're
Hello?
2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider
Is that an
mandibles.
alarm?
Is his girlfriend? See what she wants. There's a well in the middle from which you hear you hear a horrible scream come from within the well, and then you also hear more scream coming from these sheds, chicken sheds down here. More screams coming from those. Just, ah!
phone just went. It was going beep 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 beep.
There's 9 of those sheds, each containing one of these creatures, one of these Bellevue beasts.
Did we strum the
There's
monsters?
tethered posts with
In a
a
minute.
creature with big feathery bat wings, screaming, fluttering about, screaming nonsense at everybody around you.
This is the Abbey of Dr. Moreau.
And then you've got some old horse troughs that are rotted out that haven't been used. But the chicken sheds each hold creatures.
I do not trust this.
They look evil.
They look insane.
Do
They
the
do not
cages
look normal.
appear secure?
From what you can tell, chicken sheds. There's the old horse troughs that are empty. There's a well in the middle from which you hear screaming. And there's those 2 posts over there to which shackled this bat creature. And you guys, I believe, are escorted to, I think, the main hall there.
Screaming is
To meet with the abbot.
Is it just screaming, or is it like
It's insane
help,
laughter and
help?
screaming and just the madness.
That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? What is this screaming?
This is where all of us Bellevues stay. Isn't it wonderful? You've come to join us or bring one of your friends, right?
We checked
You did
no.
check the box, right?
We checked no. We're just visiting.
It says here you checked the box. But let's go talk to the abbot.
Can I see that?
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
No.
Rip out that page.
Did it still check no? Does it show it to me? Okay.
You're taken to the main hall. Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master up above. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room. Big windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire hearth where they're cooking some food. There's a giant golden disc engraved with the symbol of a sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase leads to the upper level where the music is probably coming from. There's chairs around a big wooden table in the middle of the room. Looks like a big game room. Wooden dishware, gold candelabras are neatly arranged around the table. Standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts.
Alabaster is kind of pale.
Isn't it kind of,
Isn't it like porcelain looking?
kind of like, yeah.
A handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. So, the abbot, the woman with auburn hair, stepping right and left as if she's dancing, and then the abbot turns to greet you.
Is he a younger man or older?
He appears to be young.
And this is the guy we've heard that hasn't aged in 100 years.
Does he look anything like the person we encountered at?
Does not look like Sergei.
Well, Strahd?
But what about Strahd? Or
Doesn't look like Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay.
And they're here, Master. I brought them. They came just like you said they would. And he turns, and
Is Creeper still apart?
Creeper's missing.
Okay.
He's been gone far too long
Where is your?
to just be lost.
I don't know. Maybe I got eaten by one of those things out there.
You have no idea who this person is.
Are there any features of this abbot that are unsettling?
He appears perfect in every way.
That's unsettling in itself.
Too much Botox, or
Hasn't aged. He looks like a young
he's like Dick Clark?
Brad Pitt.
Ooh, yeah. I hit that.
Like when, what was that movie where Brad Pitt played the apprentice to death or something like that? Or he played
Oh, Joe Black.
Joe Black.
Joe Black.
Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black.
Man, I was laughing when he got hit by the fucking bus. People are all looking at me. I'm like, but come on, that's hilarious. Look at that shit. He's like, whoa, and then he gets hit by a car on the way through. Like, that's some funny shit. They didn't just go, oh, he got hit by the bus at the end. It was hit, flying, flipping, comes back down, a car hits him too. Like, shit.
They had to make sure he was dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm just cracking up. I wasn't expecting it. And people are like in the theater. They're like, motherfucker.
Why is he laughing?
Yeah.
So he looks through all of you, and he stops to glance at you for an extra second. And then he moves back to Vasilka, dance for us. And the woman turns around, and you can see that she is stitched together from body parts. She's a Frankenstein. She's a bride of Frankenstein. She has little zipper marks here. She doesn't have an Abbey brain. Get it? Brain of
Abbey normal.
Abbey normal.
She is very beautiful. I mean,
naked,
incredibly
really
beautiful.
hyper and,
She has these, but you can see these fine stitch lines. Like at first, you thought it was just from the little gown that she was wearing, but you can see that it's. And she has these perfect, beautiful hands, alabaster skin with no blood flowing through it, and is moving very graceful. And she's beautiful, but she has empty eyes and no smile, no soul.
Does he have any stitching around his neck or anything?
No, and he's just directing her, and he says, now curtsy for the gentlemen and the ladies, and she curtsies, and then she walks back over here and stops, and just like a man.
What is this madness?
What is this abomination, Abbot?
This will be Strahd's bride.
I doubt he would be happy with that one. Not that I'm expert, but I do not know.
Are there any children that have been pieced together like this here? Are there any?
No. No. I'm teaching Vasilka the finer points of etiquette and how to dance. She can't speak yet.
That's when you'll get into
Don't
the
ask
rain.
her to yet.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain type of thing.
Right. I know that
this is insane.
I know that Lord Strahd has brought you all for his own purposes. I wish to hinder you not. However, welcome to the Abbot. You're welcome to explore our Abbey, but be not violent.
No. It's like telling a dog not to hump another dog.
Hey, I knocked on the door. I didn't come in swinging.
You can hear out the window this song.
Try not that one.
I think we should find your little friend.
And you can hear them talking downstairs if you
What
want
is
them down.
what is your purpose here? I'm
I-
curious.
I'm here taking care of the Bellevues.
Who are the Bellevues?
Well, you've already met Otto and Siegfried. They were born here and helped me run the Abbey.
By born, do you mean created?
No, they were born, and I have saved them from a life of leprosy and transformed them from their previous imperfections into something more perfect. See them? How perfect they are? The girl is, in her thing, she's like... You saw what she looks like.
That
Like
might be better than
fucking fur
leprosy.
face. I mean, Otto's got like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and body. He has one human ear and one wolf ear and a protruding wolf snout and fangs. His arms and hands are human, but his legs and feet are leonine, and he has a donkey's tail. And then the gal, from what you've seen from her face and body's covered with lizard scales, and she's got little tufts of wolf hair in between the tufts is pale human skin. One of her eyes is that of feline, and her fingers and hands resemble cat's paws with opposable thumbs. She looks perfect to me. Anyways, and he also says that we seek to find the proper bridal gown for Vasilka. If you'd if you could help me in locating one, I have some power to perform miracles. The music comes from upstairs. The stone staircase leads downwards. There's a stew pot in the fireplace.
What kind of gown are you looking for?
I need a beautiful bridal gown for a beautiful bride for the lord of this land.
Will any gown of great worth and beauty do?
Only that which a noble has worn would work.
You hate Strahd so much, but you want to get his stitched bride a gown? You make little sense.
I like to know things about the people I will kill.
Which she shouts at the top of her lungs.
Don't you know that I'm This is like being in a game convention. There's a golden...
might be slightly crazy.
There's...
Yes, she is. So, there's no slightly about it.
Creeper comes creeping down the hallway. And you can hear him creep up behind you.
He's mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
He's humming this tune.
Oh, strange creature.
Whoa.
Creeper, where have you been?
You've learned 2 songs since you came down.
For a second,
I thought you were singing Deep and Wide.
No. I was listening to a song of lament. For someone has lost something close to them. Did I get the gist of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Who's lost someone close to them?
I don't know. Perhaps
So
people at this
we hear
castle.
screaming coming from the well.
Oh, yeah, that's outside, though.
Oh.
There was probably one of those creatures. Bellevue's down there.
Oh.
Because
The
find
song-
a girl driven to insanity.
That's the song that he kind of recites to you.
I want to ask. Amanda wants to ask the abbot, what do you hope for a prize or a reward? A bride.
A reward
Find a
for the
girl
bride?
driven to insanity. Find her.
A reward for bringing the bridal gown.
Locked in her.
So what is he hoping to get from Strahd?
Well, once Strahd is happily married, he'll bring peace to the land.
I think it's probably more likely the father's tomb thing, but I don't know. There's so many little vague.
You have a soulless construct. What would make you think Strahd would want that?
I'll be able to imbue a soul into it.
And how would you do this? A heinous act.
Being the abbot requires that I be in contact with divinity.
In other words,
Or
you're
not
a
so
necromancer.
You swear to God, when you see him do this, like Michael's angel wings came out behind him. And he's
We are actually missing
What
this.
you are doing is not of God. It is dark and wrong and an abomination.
My decisions are based on the Morning Lord's guidance. Are yours?
Mine are based on the only one and only God.
The God of the sun? The God whose sun shines behind your head?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
That's 3. that's 3. Yeah.
The Trinity.
I am
The
familiar.
Trinity as one.
I am familiar with
That
your
doesn't make
particular
any sense.
religion.
It's 3 though.
Your religion is of earth, is it not?
Yes.
Powerful God is he.
Yes.
Crazy.
You are free to explore the Abbey at your own will, to
Do we want-
continue whatever your quest may be.
You made mention of a soul. Where are we going to find this soul?
Souls traverse these fields all the time. I am able to place them into people.
Are you looking for a specific soul?
Well, obviously we would want one pure.
That's not
That's
you.
not an answer to the question. Are you looking for a specific soul?
No.
Is he lying?
No.
14.
Could you help us find a soul?
When the time is necessary.
Can you help us commune with a soul?
Speak with the dead. That is not my realm. That's the realm of the dead lord.
There was a boy just recently born in town without a soul.
I do not sense it.
Well, we saw it.
You can sense the soulless.
He looks at Irina and sees nothing in her. Like he double glanced at you. He didn't even pass a second glance from any longer on her as she did to her or Ismark or anybody else.
Interesting.
Master, should I go guard the gates? Yes, go guard the gates. Tell Clovis not to ring the bell so vigorously next time before you go. One of them runs upstairs. You hear the girl grunting and grumbling as she goes upstairs. The music stops. And
Why do you
there's
ring
some
the-
arguing going on up there.
Why do you ring the bells?
When it's feeding time.
What is screaming from the well? Are you
Sometimes
holding someone prisoner?
the Belleviews are restless here. Not all of them are safe to be let down to the town. They might injure themselves or others. I could never allow, by act or omission, another soul to be harmed.
You're quite a charitable man.
How long have you been the abbot here?
Perhaps 100 years? I've lost count.
And he's clearly human.
As human as can be.
Does he have a name beyond being the abbot?
I know no other name.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay.
Creepy.
This place is making me antsy.
Yes.
What else?
Creeper?
I want to go down the stone steps.
Okay. You head down to the basement.
To the basement. Little
Demon
man.
baby wanders off.
I'm following the demon baby.
Alright.
The old man is not the same as a demon baby, so I'm going to follow the old man.
Oh, dear Lord.
Where are you going, little one?
Exploring.
Wine cellar. S16.
Wait, wine cellar? Did
The
you say
stone
wine
steps
cellar?
descend 20 feet to a
been
cellar
pouring
that
the wine.
contains 10 barrels of wine and an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine bottles. Oh, there it is.
Are they full wine bottles?
Did you go downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
I followed little one.
Do you kind of kick him out of the way, or?
Well, when I see the wine bottles, if
Okay,
they
then
have...
he kicks you out of the way.
Are the casts full? Because I